सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् अतः परं ब्रह्म सदद्वितीयं विशुद्धविज्ञानघनं निरञ्जनं प्रशान्तमाद्यन्तविहीनमक्रियम् निरन्तरानन्दरसस्वरूपम्. We have seen up to the word Niranjanam. Today we will be discussing the word Prashantam. Prashantam. The meaning of the word Prashantam is, it is cool or without any disturbance, free from any disturbance. That is called Prashantam. And in fact, nobody wants any disturbance in anybody's life. Nobody wants. You want to remain cool your entire life. That is how the desire of each and every human being, wherever he or she is. The basic nature. Naturally it comes. I don't want to get disturbed, whatever may happen. But disturbance does happen. So, but here the text is telling that it is Prashantam. The truth is Prashantam. It is free from any disturbance. And we experience all the disturbances in life. So, there is a contradiction between the statement of the scripture and my understanding about the life. My understanding is it is full of disturbances. And the statement of the scripture is it is free from total disturbance, no disturbance at all whatsoever. So, starting from so much disturbance, if I want to understand it is free from disturbance, then you can understand how you have to go about. Because it is a systematic approach, and you cannot do it overnight. Suddenly nothing happens. Suddenly somebody doesn't become 80-year-old. 80-year-old means you can understand. After being born, the person has taken food, water for 80 years, 80 years. He has taken rest, he has gone to the doctor, so he has done so many things in life. Therefore, he came to the age of 80, not without disturbance. So ask anybody in this world. Life is like this. It is fraught with disturbances. Sometimes it's okay, you just enjoy things around. You enjoy your health, enjoy your knowledge. But disturbances you cannot rule out. That is what the statement of each and every human being. That is what their experience. So the seeming contradiction. In fact, the contradiction is very much palpable to the human beings of this world. Very much disturbed. Ask anybody. Do you think that entire life you can be happy? Everybody will say no, definitely not. Why? Because their experience is like this, and they have been seeing around also. Nobody is 100% happy. So the contradiction inside my head and the subject matter that is presented in the scripture I have to reconcile which one is correct. I have to find out with all the reasonings. I tell you, all the reasonings. It is not that because the scripture says something is going to be correct. Not like that. It has got to be correct means it has got to be correct. And if it is correct and I assimilate that, then only I can accept it. Otherwise, it's not possible. Even if everybody says 2 plus 3 is equal to 4.5, I am never going to accept it. Why? Because I know it is not correct. Similarly, when a time comes and I understand that there cannot be any disturbance at any time, past, present, and future, then I can say, yes, there cannot be any source of disturbance. So, what is the proof? Like, for example, we see disturbances outside also. We do see disturbances outside. The animals, they fight. Then the human beings also, they do fight. We have seen so many wars have been fought, so many wars. Wars means big, big number of people fighting. There is war. If you people two persons are fighting, it's just a fight. So it can go up to that level. So external disturbances we are seeing, there are flood, drought, earthquake, varieties of volcanic eruption. So many other disturbances are there. Accidents, as you call it, accidents. So these things do happen outside. It's not once in a blue moon. It does happen every day. You can see people are taking a dead body for cremation. And another team of people, they are going for a marriage ceremony. One team is going for a marriage ceremony, dancing, and they are going forward. And another team, they are going for cremation. That is what the nature of the world. So disturbances outside that we do experience now. Outside also there is something which is free from disturbance. You might not have paid attention to that, but that is true. You just see. I'll explain it. Outside also there is something which is free from any disturbance eternally. There is no disturbance in space. Find out any disturbance. Has there been any change in space for all times to come? In the past also, has there been a change in the space? No. Change is possible starting from air, fire, water, and of course the earth. These are the things which bring about changes and disturbances. So disturbances do take place. When there is too much of wind, then there is disturbance. Trees will be uprooted, and it will damage the houses and huts, etc. So the air brings about disturbances outside. Ashantam. Ashantam is disturbing. Then fire also does bring about disturbances. We have seen it can burn so many things now. The wildfire, the forest fire, inferno. So fire has burnt so many things, you see. And all the missiles, whatever the countries have made for fighting. What do you mean by that missile? It's the fire alone. Without fire, nothing is going to happen. Atom bomb, etc., is fire alone. All your guns, without fire, it's energy. It has capacity to burn things. And when it burns, we call it destruction. So fire has brought about destruction. And we are unhappy. See, so suppose somebody's house is burnt. It so happens because of the bursting of the cylinder. It does happen. We have seen there are reports. You can find every day. there will be some bursting of the cylinder. The cylinder burst and the house was burnt. Now it has caused disturbance. It has caused inconvenience to you also. Now you are unhappy. See what I'm going to tell. You are unhappy because there has been some damage, but you forget the contribution of the same fire which has burnt your house. You have eaten, you have cooked your food entire life because of this fire. You have been able to eat food because of this fire, which is burnt. That's okay. Your house is damaged now, but this is the same fire which has cooked your food. It's not only your food, entire world. So you forget the contribution when your attention is towards the damage. You forget the contribution of the fire. When there is deluge, flood, when there is flood, you forget the contribution of the water. Yes, there is damage now, accepted, but what is the contribution of water? Life doesn't exist without water. So you'll forget when you are disturbed now, when you don't like things to happen, then you forget the role of the same thing. And why it happens? Why it happens? It is this is how it is supposed to happen. That's why they happen. And when you cannot do anything, you cannot do anything. But it's very simple. There is rain. What do you do? You can stop the rain. You can you can adjust according to the rain. You can adjust yourself according to the heat. That much you can do. You can bring down you cannot bring down the temperature. You cannot increase the temperature outside because there is the system. So fire, water brings about disturbances. Then of course the earth also, there are so many disturbances. As you have seen in our life, many instances, the accidents, then the landslides. So many other problems are there in the external world. That includes the war, etc. So there's earth alone, the gross material. Now, in spite of all these disturbances outside, you might not have paid attention to this. There is something which is free from total disturbance, and that is space. Space never gets affected whatever may happen outside. It is the same space. Everything will get affected, but never the space. Something is there, which is the support of all the changes that is happening outside. Similarly, the scripture says, you are such a thing. If at all I can call you just such a thing, if I can call you. So you are such a thing who are never going to be affected. In fact, you are a thing. You think you are Mr., Mrs., etc. But you are something which is free from all these attributes. Even the scripture says you are not a human being. Human beings have called you to human beings. Who told you you are a human being? You have, our ancestors, they have said it, that this sort of a thing should be called a human being. That's it. Somebody has something miracle happened and somebody gave me the name human being. It's not like that. Some miracle happened and we gave the name mango. It's not like that. You have given the name mango. That's it. You have given the name mango. The tree didn't tell that you call me mango, etc. So similarly, that this is human being, the human beings alone, they have called it. Nothing wrong in calling it human being, but you should understand it is just like any other living organism in this world. It's in no way different with respect to the changes that a living organism undergoes. It is never going to be something different from them. See, the old tree and old human being, how does it matter? How does it matter? It's both the same thing. The old tree and the old human being. The tree is also come to a full stop. Is going to come to a full stop. Similarly, the human being also going to a full stop, coming to a full stop, going towards a full stop through coma, etc. They call it a coma. Now, beautiful coma. This fellow has gone into coma. They say coma. What does it mean coma? That means full stop has not come. Beautiful. Just like the word breakfast. Breakfast. Anybody who to whom it occurred the word is beautiful word. Fasting. That means he had fasted for around, let's say, 12 hours or so. He slept so much. And then again he ate food. It's a long gap long gap between foods. Therefore it is breakfast. Break your fast. So every language is beautiful in its own way, no? They have got something special. Every language. So just like the space, you are also free from any disturbance. The scripture says prashantam. You are prashantam. You are always free from disturbance, 100% disturbance. Now, what should I do then? If I'm not disturbed, whatever may happen, if my nature, if it is free from disturbance, then I have to discover it. How it is free from disturbance? As I discussed, this is a human body. Human beings alone have told it. It's okay. Let me accept it as human body. Call it a human body. But I should understand it is just like any other living organism, and it will go through all the changes. And our ancestors, they have given certain changes that are attributed to this. What are the changes that happen to this body? 6 changes. Our ancestors, they have analyzed all these things. You see, 6 changes, they happen to this sort of a body. It is born, existing. First it's existing. Then it is born. Without existing, it cannot be born. Tell you. Be sure. How it was existing before coming to this form, that's a different thing. But it was there definitely. Now it is not. Now I don't understand that what it was there. But without being somewhere, it cannot come. I'm just using the word somewhere. But without existence, nothing comes. From 0, nothing can come. From 1, something can come. So it was there, not in this form definitely, but it was there before existing. Then taking a birth. Jayaste asti. Then when food and water it is given, and it keeps growing. Vardhate. The scripture says vardhate, jayate, asti, vardhate. Asti, jayate, vardhate. No, sorry. Jayate, asti, vardhate. So, after being born, if it exists, the existence continues. After being born, if the existence continues. After being born also, the existence may not be there. You know very well. At any time, it can be the last breath. After stillborn baby, we call it stillborn baby. What do you mean by that? It was dead inside. Life had started, but it passed away inside itself. Stillborn baby. After being born also, after 1 day or 2 days, it may pass away. Who knows? It all depends on the unseen factor. So after being born, if the child exists, then what will happen? It will grow. It will grow provided it is given food and water, etc. Just like the tree grows. Same system. All the living organisms, the same system. If it is born and stays, then it will grow. How it will grow? The growth is given by the laws, the universal laws made by the Lord. It will never violate the Lord. It can never violate the law. No living organism or any other thing for that matter. Nothing can go beyond the law. It will grow. How it will grow? Given the system. Suddenly you see that there are leaves in your bag, leaves and fruits. That doesn't happen because that is not peculiar to, that is not possible for this human body or any animal, etc. Fruits and leaves, they are possible for the living organisms like tree. It's not meant for the human beings. It will have, we call it ear, etc. Ear, eye, etc. These things will develop. This will grow. These things will grow. So the lifespan, you see, lifespan given how many years you are going to live in this world. Let me say what type of life it should be. I would say which life will live how much. Scripture has said Satayuhu Purusha. When it is a human being, let's let's hope for around 100 years. Around 100 years. Little less, little more. Around 100 years. Satayuhu Purusha. See? Similarly, each and every living organism is given certain lifespan. Uncertainty factor being there. So it will grow and viparinamate, another word is given there. Viparinam means what? It will grow through varieties of changes. Varieties of changes. Then what will happen? Apakshiyate, slowly it will, this capacity of the body will be decreased. It will decrease. Capacity will decrease slowly. Capacity of the sense organs, they will decrease. So decaying process, not decaying process, it degeneration. Yeah, degeneration will take place slowly, and then a time will come, vinashati, it will come to an end. This is the nature of each and every living organism. So this body, this type of body also comes in that group living organism, and it is no exception. The human body doesn't have any exception. So when we call it human body, we have accepted it as a human body, and it will go through, as I explained, it will go through all these changes. Now, if I accept, if I don't accept, doesn't matter. It's up to you. It is the nature of the mind, accepting or not accepting. It is the nature of the mind. Suppose you start accepting. Suppose you start accepting. This is not something new. Today it is happening. It has been from the very beginning of the creation. This is what the nature. Suppose there is someone in this world who understands this. Once upon a time, I was not there. Now I am here, and I know that after some time I will not be there. But there is the nature of the world. That is for everybody. Whoever does whatever in this world, or whoever has done whatever in the past, whatever in the future also, whoever is born, whatever he'll do, definitely, eternally, nobody is going to stay here. That if I understand what will happen when this is so, see the assimilation. I have to understand this again and again. When this happens, who is contributing what, etc. There is no contribution. Simply live. Other animals except human beings, they also eat, they also do things and they live. They walk around and they live. Walk around, fly or swim, whatever it is. Aquatic animals, they live inside the water. So they are born and they die. Human beings, so many human beings have been born and they have died. Who is losing and who is benefiting from this? You just tell me. It may strike to somebody's head. It doesn't strike to everybody. Let me be that fortunate person so that I remain cool my entire life. So when somebody is born on this earth, who is benefiting from that? Understand this very clearly. All over the world, I am telling you. Not given to a particular place, whether it's forest or city, etc. No. Anybody being born on this earth, it is no benefit for it. It doesn't give any benefit to anybody. It is the system. Things are there like this. It happens. So it is not that somebody is born, somebody is benefiting, or somebody died, somebody is losing. So who lost? So many people have died. Who have lost? Your ancestors, your father, his father, his father, his father, they have died. Who is losing? So this understanding, this is very important. I tell you, if it strikes in my head, then I start seeing that there is no loss in death, no loss in that. When there is no profit in, no profit in being born, how can there be loss? If I were not born, let me say, take it this way, present in this way. Suppose if I were not born, who would be losing? Nobody would know that I would be here. So what is the question of anybody losing it? So that's this is assimilation. See, we are seeing the same world, we are seeing the same body here, but what is happening is my understanding is changing. My understanding is changing. And this is the only understanding which can save each and every human beings all over the world, I tell you. Only the thing is he should have this language. Only one thing. Any language you call it, no problem. So even if you don't know anything, see, all over the world, people inside the forest also, they worship. Why do they worship? They are worshipping, yeah, the system of worshipping. Why? Helplessness is there. Human beings, they feel helpless given the different situation outside, given their condition of the body. So all these things being there, they feel helpless. So when you feel helpless and nobody is around to help, nobody is around. Find it out. Who can help you? Which is the human being outside? Who is your relative? Who can help you? A few days back, there was a news. This happens all over. It's not something new. A 38-year-old heart specialist, he died of heart attack. He had the specialization of heart. Fine, nothing wrong. Because you have got the knowledge about the heart doesn't mean you will not have a heart attack. Geriatrics, you study what will happen in old age. Geriatrics, old age problems of the body. So now, if you study, doesn't mean you won't become old. So this assimilation, the reality of the body, if you keep understanding, a reality of your knowledge also, you have to address to that because it's very much subtle. The more the knowledge you have, the more proud you may become. So you forget the reality about the body, reality about the system. All the knowledges will go away along with death. Be sure. All the knowledges, whatever you have gained in your life, that will go away along with death. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You should understand slowly. Why that is beautiful? Because the law of the Lord. I don't have to object it. So when I don't enjoy too much my knowledge, my body, then only I will pay attention to this. That's why the system in the Vedas, last thing is renunciation. Renunciation, sannyasa, they call it sannyasa in Sanskrit. Renunciation. What do you mean by renunciation? I'm not interested in anything in this world anymore. That is what renunciation. I'm not interested in doing anything whatsoever. Just eating food and water. And whatever is available, whatever food is available, I'll be happy with that. That sort of understanding a person should have. Even if staying in the family, no problem. But even if you stay in a family, whoever is supposed to eat, he will eat. Be sure. Think of it. Whoever is supposed to eat in the family, he will eat. Whoever is not supposed to eat, he will not eat because he has a stomach problem. He is going to the toilet for 20 times. In the morning, he has started going to the toilet. 20 times he has gone. So he cannot eat food. There is some problem. Liquid you give. so a lot of money, don't think that you can use. Whatever you are using, it's only because you are supposed to use. Whatever anybody is using in this world, he's supposed to use. See what is happening outside. So if this sort of understanding is there, then your disturbance, your experiences of the disturbance, that in and through all those disturbances, you will remain cool, I tell you. Prashantam. Why there is flood outside? It is damaging, definitely. Flood, fire, these things do damage. There are earthquake and all. These have happened. We have seen so many times. But they should not happen. I should not think they should not happen. They are supposed to happen, that's why they are happening. So when that happens, whatever we can, we'll do. Nothing wrong in that. and we can do according to the capacity given to us. We cannot do more than that. So, with respect to external changes, also, I'm not worried. And with respect to the changes of the body, I'm not worried because this is in this scheme of things. And my mind also, whatever knowledge I have got, is good enough. Whatever knowledge I have got, I'm happy with everything. I don't need too much of knowledge. For living, you don't need so many knowledges, etc. Knowledge is okay. Knowledge is meant for the use of the world. Nothing wrong in having so many knowledges also. It's nothing wrong. Suppose I know so many people. Whom do I know? As you have explained, the same living organism. Let me know so many people. Doesn't matter. We have known from our childhood potato. This is potato. Same potato. Every day. Or rice, whatever, whoever is eating it. Let's say bread. Bread, yeah, you have from the childhood onwards you have started taking bread, and today also you are taking the same bread. It's not in any way different, and it's not going to be different in future also. It's the same thing throughout your life. So, understanding matters, and understanding will increase provided you allow yourself to change. I want to understand correct. What is correct, I want to understand. Then what will happen? Slowly, very slowly, these disturbances will subside, and a time will come when they will almost vanish. So you will experience yourself as the prashantam. That means cool, free from any disturbance. Which is free from any disturbance? The source of the thoughts. This is what the scripture says. Your thoughts are there, your experiences are there, but behind all these experiences, there is something without which no experience will take place, no knowledge will take place, and that thing is free from any disturbance. Just like the external world, it is space. Similarly, internal, the source of the mind, because of which the mind functioning, or the various thoughts, the thought flow is happening. There is going to be the basis without which this is not possible. So that thing is you, and that is totally free from any disturbance. So when I assimilate the things outside, I assimilate this body, the nature of the thoughts also I assimilate. Nature of the thought, they will come. Even so-called disturbing thoughts, they may also come. But if they don't disturb you, thought also that disturbs, you know very well. If your thoughts do not disturb you, how it will not disturb me? Because it's coming. Another thought will be there. What is that? This is how it happens. That thought, this is how it happened outside. It's okay. This is how it happens to the body. It's okay. This type of thought. It's understanding. It's not against the nature. Any other thing is against the nature. Whatever is against the nature or the reality, that will create problem for you. Go along with the reality, because that is what it is. Reality, I mean the reality about the world, reality about your body. Go along with that. The more you go against, the more you will suffer. That's what the practice, spiritual practice, if you say, then go along with the things. Everybody body will have to go along with the reality. Nobody can escape it. And anybody who goes against along with the reality, he will alone remain happy. So a lot of expectations, etc., which are against the nature, that create disturbance. So this truth is completely free from disturbance. I will understand if I am trying not to be disturbed based on the reality about the creation, my prayer, my living, the way I live. So free from any conflict. I am not going to do something which is against the law. So all these things, all these factors are there. A thief cannot say that I won't be disturbed. No. When somebody caught the thief and they thrashed this fellow, no, I won't be disturbed. It doesn't happen that way. I'll go and steal the gold from this fellow, but even if I get caught, I won't be disturbed. Even if he beats me, that doesn't happen. Doing wrong and not getting disturbed they do not go together. Go do wrong things, and you are definitely going to be disturbed. So you live your life free from conflict. Prepare yourself to prepare yourself to be able to understand the truth about the mind, because mind, you have to give shape to it. You have to give shape to your mind. This is how I want to conduct myself. So that sort of a person alone will live here. While living, he can understand that he is free from any disturbance, and that is called liberation. While living here, liberation. There is no God, etc. After death, I tell you, no God has told that I am here staying with you. So whatever you know, understand this what I say. As long as you are alive, you will be able to understand what is the Lord, etc. Nobody has seen after death. And the scripture says here itself, while being alive, you can experience the truth. So, which is prasantam, free from any disturbance. So, it's a matter of keeping oneself in the right track. So that time comes when one can appreciate this nature of oneself as free from any disturbance. Rest of the time we'll meditate, sit straight, close your eyes. I'll take the names of the various parts of the body. Look at those parts. The left foot, the toes. The right foot, the toes. Left knee, right knee, right thigh, left thigh, stomach, chest, back, left palm, fingers, right palm, fingers, right elbow, left elbow, left arm, shoulder, right arm, shoulder, neck, back side of the head, right cheek, right ear, left cheek, left ear, mouth, nose, right eye, left eye, forehead, top of the head, hair, the entire body. I have been given the freedom to use this body. The Lord has given me the freedom to use this body. Whatever is the condition of the body, this is how it has got to be. Just like this body, each and every body in this world, wherever it is, this is how it is supposed to be. Male, female, rich, poor, everything is perfect because that is what the Lord wishes. Whatever changes that have taken place these days in this world, these changes are only supposed to happen. Whatever happened in the past also is perfect. The way people lived today, also there are people who are living in the forest without all these materials with them. That is also perfect because that is the wish of the Lord. Varieties of happenings all over the world, starting from my body, family, village, town, city, nation, world, beyond. Whatever changes that take place, everything is perfect because that is what the wish of the Lord. So I accept all the changes I don't have any objection towards anything. See how the air is entering into the body through the nose and it's coming out, keeping the body alive, respiration taking place automatically. I don't do anything for that. Just pay attention to the Lord air. It is called the Lord because it has got the capacity to keep the body alive. All the bodies alive. All the bodies are alive in this earth because of the same air. So just look at your nose and appreciate the role of the Lord air. Mental worship. Imagine any form of the Lord. Every form is the form of the Lord because Lord is all pervasive. Put a flower at the feet of the Lord. Prostrate. Pray, oh Lord, give me the capacity to change whatever I can change. Give me the capacity to digest whatever I cannot change, to accept whatever I cannot change. May I know clearly in each and every situation what I can change and what I cannot change. Saluting the Lord again and again, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva means it is auspicious. I'm chanting the name. You just listen. By listening itself, the chanting is taking place. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 The effect cannot be away from the cause. There is cause and effect relationship between clay and pot. Clay is cause and effect is the pot. In fact, the cause alone looks like the effect. Clay alone looks like the pot. There is nothing called pot other than clay. Similarly, there is nothing called universe except the source of the universe. Everything in the universe is the source of the universe. Every object, whether it is living or non-living, everything is the source of the universe. It is consciousness, which is the source of the universe, the source of the mind. Just like the clays, they are in each and every part of the pot. Similarly, the entire universe is covered by consciousness. It is nothing but consciousness. It is nothing but clay, nothing but consciousness. One consciousness, only consciousness. I am that consciousness. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Maheshaha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Lokas Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithivi Sasyashalini Deshoyam Kshovarahitah ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः, सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।